Hello everybody, it's Deborah. Let's talk about coaching. What are you looking for when you want to coach? And why are you stuck in a job that you hate, or you can't find work, or you think you can't find work, or 100 other reasons, and you're miserable and unhappy? We have life coaches, we have divorce coaches, we have spiritual coaches, we have mind coaches, we have all kinds of coaches. But you know what the one thing that has been found? And that is this: your block to your success could very well lie in trauma. Trauma is not what happened, it's the effect, it's what happens to you as a result. So you've experienced trauma. The whole world's traumatized. All right. So we can't say, well, I was traumatized more than you. No. It's how you perceive it and what it does to you. And some people come out of trauma with what we call imposter syndrome. And that means that perhaps you grew up in a home where you weren't praised or you weren't made to feel good. And when you did do something good, not much was made of it, and so on, and so you feel like you're not really worthy, but you're smart. Doesn't mean you didn't, if you never went to university or college or got some diplomas and degrees and all that, that's got nothing to do with it, unless you're in a specialized profession like a doctor, a lawyer, an accountant, something like that. But in everyday life, if you have brain cells that work, you are capable of doing whatever it is you want to do and do it well. You just have to know how to get there. So what happens with coaching? You might you think, all right, I need a life coach. I need a life coach to help me get a grip on what's going on. Yeah, sure. But if you have a trauma block, which is what most of my clients, in fact, all of them have, you got to get past that in order to succeed. It's like you're climbing the mountain. You know the story of Sisyphus, which is the Greek mythology, where he was made to push the boulder up the hill, and as he got halfway up, the damn thing rolled down, this massive boulder. And it's like that. You can feel like you're climbing a constant nightmare of a mountain that you can't conquer, and you can't understand why. So you start to put it down. Well, I should have carried on with that course I was doing, or I should have pursued that thing. I should have is gone. So we move forward. So what we do is we take the trauma, we don't revisit it. A dog doesn't revisit its vomit. So what we do is, with me, we remove the trauma, get a grip on it, work around it with gentleness, compassion, and compassion means courage. So we're not going to revisit the whole thing and re-traumatize the body. That's not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. From there, you find what you are capable of doing. And you will be amazed because you create your life. Now that sounds so crazy when you're living a life of lack, when you're living a life of unhappiness, when you're living a life of just needing and never getting anywhere, and everything you try goes wrong and you don't understand why. What the hell? It's almost if some people have said, well, that's it, I have a curse on me. Can feel like that, yeah. But that doesn't mean that you are at fault anywhere. It just means you need direction, how to follow what you already have, how to tap into what you already have. So coaching on its own, I don't believe can help much. Some people find it great. Other people find they need to first see what's going on. Why am I not getting where I want to go? What's happening here? I've got brain cells that are functioning. I'm pretty smart. Something's not right. Or what's not right is probably a trauma block. So if you have these trauma blocks that you're not even aware of, if you've been trying to get ahead or get a raise or get a promotion or start your own company or leave the company you're with because you can't stand them anymore, but you just don't know that you have any alternatives. You think that's it, you're stuck. Or even if you are at retiring age and you think, well, that's it, now I have to retire. And we all know what that does, doesn't it? Not a good thing to happen to people, because you get pretty bored of just doing nothing, or the garden, or whatever. Maybe you haven't even got a garden. There is always something that you can do that can make you money, make you happy. So whatever success means to you, success could mean freedom, success could mean good health, success could mean enough money, more than enough money in the bank. Success could mean all of that and more. That is what you aim for when you go into coaching. One-on-one coaching. To get better and better at everything you do, regardless of what you suffered. Because that's how it works. It's really that straightforward. And it seems like a complete minefield of disaster until it's broken down into small pieces, and you take one piece at a time and you start to split it out. We split it out and we split it out. And then the sky opens and it's wow, there is a sun after all. Actually, that's at the crux of this kind of coaching. So if you need one-on-one coaching, then please contact me. My email is in below and it's in the description of this box. And let's see what we can do. Book yourself a free Zoom call and let's get together and chat. Because I guarantee you, you can be as successful as you want to be. All you have to do is find out how to get there. So I'll take your hand and I'll show you. All right? There are millions of people who do this. And so why not be one of them? Tough at the top, pretty overcrowded at the bottom. Okay? So I look forward to hearing from you. Until then, it's Deborah Mann. Cheers, guys.